How Stoicism can help overcome procrastination. Introduction. The power of Stoicism in today's world. Are you weary of the endless weight of tasks piling upon your shoulders, each unchecked item on your to-do list a silent rebuke? Procrastination. That insidious thief of time plagues many in our modern age, where distractions abound and the mind is often scattered. Yet, there is an ancient remedy, a philosophy born in the bustling agora of Athens, that can guide you to reclaim mastery over your time and actions. I am Zeno of Citium, founder of Stoicism, and I invite you to explore how this timeless wisdom can help you conquer procrastination and live with purpose. Stoicism, though rooted in antiquity, speaks profoundly to our modern struggles. In an era of constant notifications, fleeting pleasures, and overwhelming choices, Stoicism offers a compass, a way to focus on what truly matters, to act with intention, and to find peace amid chaos. Procrastination is not merely a failure of willpower. It is a misalignment of the soul, a refusal to face what is within our control. By embracing Stoic principles, you can break free from this cycle and forge a path toward productivity and fulfillment. Procrastination affects us all: students delaying their studies, professionals postponing critical tasks, or parents neglecting personal goals. Its consequences are not trivial: missed opportunities, eroded confidence, and a life half-lived. Yet, Stoicism teaches us that we are not powerless. By focusing on what lies within our control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we can overcome the inertia that binds us. The essence of Stoicism. Understanding the philosophy. To conquer procrastination, we must first understand the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy grounded in virtue, reason, and acceptance. At its core, Stoicism teaches that the path to a good life lies in living according to virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues guide us to act rightly, regardless of external circumstances. A fundamental Stoic principle is the dichotomy of control. Focus only on what is within your power and accept what is not. As I, Zeno, once taught in the Stoa Poikile, we cannot control the actions of others, the outcomes of events, or the passage of time, but we can control our judgments, our intentions, and our efforts. Procrastination often stems from fretting over outcomes, fear of failure, perfectionism, or anxiety about judgment. Stoicism redirects our attention to the present moment, urging us to act with purpose and let go of what we cannot control. Another cornerstone of Stoicism is the management of emotions through reason. Emotions are not to be suppressed but understood. When we procrastinate, we are often swayed by fleeting emotions, fear, boredom, or discomfort. Stoicism teaches us to examine these emotions, to question their validity, and to align our actions with reason rather than impulse. By cultivating this rational perspective, we can approach tasks with clarity and resolve. Confronting procrastination. Practical applications of Stoicism. Procrastination is a complex beast, often rooted in psychological triggers: fear of failure, lack of motivation, or the allure of instant gratification. To defeat it, we must apply Stoic principles with intention and discipline. Let us explore how Stoicism can be wielded as a tool to dismantle these barriers. Understanding the psychology of procrastination. Procrastination is not mere laziness. It is a response to discomfort. When faced with a daunting task, the mind seeks escape in distractions, scrolling through social media, watching videos, or even cleaning the house. Stoicism teaches us to confront this discomfort head-on. As my student Cleanthes might say, the obstacle is the way. By recognizing procrastination as a signal of fear or resistance, we can use it as an opportunity to practice courage. Consider the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Before beginning a task, visualize the challenges you might face: the boredom, the frustration, the fear of imperfection. By anticipating these obstacles, you rob them of their power. Ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? Often you will find that the consequences of failure are far less dire than imagined, freeing you to act. Actionable Stoic techniques to overcome procrastination. Focus on the present moment. Stoicism emphasizes living in the now. When overwhelmed by a task, break it into the smallest possible action you can take right now. As I taught, do what is necessary and do it well. If you must write a report, begin with a single sentence. If you must study, read a single page. By focusing on the immediate action, you bypass the paralysis of overthinking. Practice negative visualization. Imagine the consequences of continued procrastination. Picture the stress, the missed deadlines, the regret. This Stoic exercise is not meant to dwell on negativity, but to spur action. By contrasting the pain of procrastination with the satisfaction of progress, you ignite the desire to act. Reframe discomfort as growth. Stoics embrace discomfort as a path to virtue. When a task feels unpleasant, remind yourself that enduring it strengthens your character. As my successor Chrysippus would argue, every challenge is a chance to practice courage and discipline. Reframe procrastination as an opportunity to grow stronger. Use the dichotomy of control. Ask, what is within my power? You cannot control the outcome of a project, but you can control the effort you invest. Focus on the process, writing, planning, or preparing, rather than the result. This shift in perspective reduces anxiety and empowers action. Real-life examples. Consider a student delaying a term paper due to fear of failure. A Stoic approach would involve acknowledging the fear, recognizing that the paper's grade is beyond their control, and focusing on the act of writing. By starting with a single paragraph and viewing each sentence as a small victory, the student builds momentum. Similarly, a professional avoiding a difficult conversation with a colleague might use negative visualization to imagine the consequences of inaction, strained relationships, or missed opportunities. By focusing on what they can control, their ease, words, and tone, they find the courage to act. Putting Stoicism into practice. Actionable steps to make Stoicism a practical tool against procrastination. Create a personalized Stoic toolkit. Here are steps to integrate Stoic principles into your daily life. Morning reflection. Begin each day with a Stoic meditation. Reflect on your goals and ask, what virtues can I practice today? Visualize the tasks ahead and commit to taking one small step toward each. This sets an intentional tone for the day. Break tasks into manageable steps. Large tasks breed procrastination. Divide them into smaller, actionable steps. For example, if you're preparing a presentation, start by outlining the main points rather than aiming to complete it in one sitting. Journaling for clarity. At day's end, journal about your progress. Note moments when you procrastinated and explore why. Did fear or discomfort arise? How can you apply Stoic principles tomorrow? This practice, inspired by Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, fosters self-awareness and growth. Set a Stoic reminder. Create a mantra, such as I control my actions, not the outcome, and repeat it when temptation to procrastinate arises. This anchors you in Stoic wisdom and strengthens resolve. Practice daily discipline. Incorporate small Stoic exercises like voluntary discomfort, e.g., taking a cold shower or skipping a meal, to build resilience. These practices train you to embrace challenges rather than avoid them. Continuous improvement is key. Reflect weekly on your progress, celebrating small victories and identifying areas for growth. Stoicism is not a quick fix, but a lifelong practice of aligning your actions with virtue. Conclusion. Embracing a Stoic mindset for productivity and fulfillment. Procrastination is a universal struggle, but Stoicism offers a powerful antidote. By focusing on what is within your control, embracing discomfort as growth, and acting with intention, you can break free from the cycle of delay. The principles Zeno taught centuries ago remain as relevant today. Live according to reason, cultivate virtue, and accept what you cannot change. These tenets not only conquer procrastination, but also pave the way for a life of purpose and fulfillment. Apply Stoicism beyond productivity. Use it to navigate relationships, face fears, and pursue your highest aspirations. The Stoic path is not one of perfection, but of progress. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a triumph of the rational mind over fleeting impulses. I urge you to act now. Choose one task you've been avoiding. Apply a Stoic principle, perhaps breaking it into a single actionable step, and begin. The journey to a productive, fulfilling life starts with this moment. Embrace the Stoic mindset and let it guide you to a life well lived.